Aries through Pisces, quick messages for your next 48 hours. I know I haven't done one of these in like, what, a month and a half or something. Okay, so we're gonna do one in the house here. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and let things play out. Okay, technically, all of my readings are technically timeless. Okay, so don't pay attention too much to the timing. Even if it does say next 48, if you stumble upon this video, even months from now, years from now, it can still resonate. Okay, excuse me. um, I am going to be pulling some channel messages as we go through the reading here, but timestamps will be posted afterward. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and north node placements, okay, or whatever placement you know about in your specific birth chart. You're not just one sign, therefore, you most likely will resonate to another zodiac sign, okay? So learn your birth chart. Remember at least your big six and your north node, and then you can apply it to what signs you watch during tarot readings, okay? um, don't be stubborn to it. It's very important, and you might actually realize that you need to watch for your moon sign or your rising sign more, not just your sun sign, okay? So, that being said, give me 1 second. Let me check the sound and we'll get into it. Keep in mind, if you become a member, you'll get access to all the 21 plus readings, and you'll get a free mini reading on me as long as you are an active member on my channel. It's only $4.99 a month, okay? So, damn. Okay, let's see. And we do have the sign over here, so you should know what sign we're on, okay? All right, let's see. I'm going to put my mic a little bit down. Need to move this a little bit this way. Oops, I gotta fix. Hold on. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you're in here, okay? It helps out my channel. Give me 1 second. Oops. Okay. So, of course, we're going to start with Aries, okay? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. I will possibly do a Cash Up Live tonight or later, okay? Welcome in. Okay. So, Aries. Aries. And please, guys, please let me know if the sound ever messes up immediately, okay? Don't wait, okay? Don't just sit there and be like, oh no, what's going on? Just, okay, if you just type in the chat, let me know if the sound ever messes up if I don't catch it, okay? If you see me reading cards or, obviously talking, reading cards, and there's no sound, please let me know, okay? So, let's see. Aries, what's going on for you, Aries? Next 48 quick messages for Aries, next 48 hours. Okay, some of you guys are going to be holding back from going somewhere because you didn't plan something through, okay? Or if you do plan to go somewhere in the next 48 hours, Aries, you might want to make sure that you actually have a plan, okay? Don't just say, oh, I want to go here or I want to go there. Make sure that you're actually planning something. Make sure Jesus Christ, make sure that you have everything that you need, okay? I'm hearing stock up, okay? Make sure that you have every item. Maybe make a list or something, especially if you're traveling or even just going to the store or something, okay? So you don't forget things. Let's see. Some of you guys could be going on a road trip, okay? Let's see. I feel like you have the money to do something, but make sure that you have I'm hearing directions as well, okay? So Aries, I feel like y'all are going on a trip, maybe even a road trip, okay? Or you might just be traveling somewhere. Even if you do forget something, Aries placements, I feel like things will be okay. Like you'll find a way around whatever you forgot or whatever you have to go get, okay? So I feel like things will be fine, but it may be irritating because you didn't plan something through, or you kind of just willy-nilly jumped and did something, okay? Or went somewhere without planning, okay? Because I see you having to turn around or be thinking about, damn, I'm already 3 hours into this trip and I forgot my blah, blah, blah. So I feel like it'll be okay, but you're going to be kind of annoyed that you have to go purchase something when you haven't, because you forgot it. So, I hope that makes sense. Let's see. Some of you guys could be around a Gemini. We also have, or you could have Gemini in your chart or Aquarius. I see you being in kind of a mood because you have to return somewhere, or you might be trying to return something, Aries, okay, in the next 48. You could be trying to return something to a store as well, okay? Could be something to do with like items. Make sure you don't forget your receipt, even, okay? I don't know. I feel like that's common sense, but some people feel like they can just do whatever they want and return things without evidence that they bought it. So don't be ignorant to the system. You have to follow some rules in the next 48 Aries, okay? I see you not wanting to follow rules in the next 48 hours as well. Um, I can't help you with that, okay? If you don't want to listen to what the rules are when it comes to a certain establishment, business, whatever the case may be, game, it could be a game even, you don't want to follow the rules, don't get mad when you get disqualified or turned away, okay? Um, yeah, you might be like, well, I'm gonna take my business elsewhere, okay, and you'll still get the same result. I'm getting like if you don't have proof that you paid for something, you don't get the service. Okay, so, or if you don't remember to bring something, you're not going to be able to use it, obviously. Okay, so I don't know. Somebody could be being kind of obstinate because you just don't want to follow what makes sense or what it obviously is. Okay, what's the tower here for Aries next 48? Yeah, Five of Swords. I see you being like real bitchy, man or woman. This is this and that. I want that and da da da. Well, they're like, well, Aries, we can't do this for you. We can't do this without that. Even if it's out of your control. Say a certain establishment is like, okay, we understand you want um pickles with your fries, but we don't have any pickles. We don't sell pickles, Aries. I don't know, some of y'all could be eating pickles. Okay, you're like, but I want pickles. I don't know. Are y'all pregnant or something? Okay. I don't know. This could also be a pregnant person around you who's being very demanding, and something can't be, something can't happen. Okay. That's the moral of it. You either go somewhere else or purchase it yourself. Okay. Go buy it yourself. I don't know. Something about that. Sounds like y'all are acting like hungry pregnant ladies. Okay. Even if you're a man, stop being an asshole. Okay. They can't do it. Something can't be completed. You may feel like, well, that's not fair. That's not fair. Okay, that's what it is, though. Okay, Aries placements. Some of y'all could be acting kind of childish. I'm not gonna lie. In the next 48, because you don't get your way. All right, but let's go to Taurus. Next 48 hours. Make sure to like the video. Let's get into the oracle now. Why am I hearing that? That's my purse. I don't know you. Okay. What the heck? Okay, Aries. Let's see. Aries. Oh, no. Taurus. What the fuck, Aries? You want. See, you're being selfish, Aries. You want a double reading. That's all you get. These are supposed to be quick messages, okay? Let's see. Aries is like, but I want double. I want two of them, or I want da da da. Jeez. Okay, Taurus. Let's see. Taurus, next 48. Some of you guys are going to be getting some sort of clarity when it comes to your money in the next 48 hours, especially if something was stuck. If anything was, if you weren't able to get some sort of money or some sort of money wasn't going through, it's going to go through, okay, in the next 48. So I don't know if you were worried about that, because I feel like it could be something online or like a bank app or something. Something will go through, or you will get whatever money you are seeking, okay? Um, let's see. I'm also hearing seeking, like some of y'all could be sugar babies. Some of y'all could be on that site, okay? Like seeking. Why does that always come out for the Tauruses? Okay, y'all could be like, I don't know. Maybe you're looking for a sugar daddy or something in the next 48 Taurus. Let's see. Or someone to give you money, yeah. Someone to send you money. If you do want somebody to send you money, you may have to record something, Taurus. I don't know if y'all make content or whatever, or somebody's gonna want like pictures, videos, if you're looking for some money from somebody, okay? Whether you have a sugar daddy or not, that seems like this arrangement here, okay? Yeah, because I'm seeking arrangements, okay? Some of y'all could be using that. Um, you're gonna have to give something up, okay? Whether it's video, picture, or you, okay? Let's see. We have expecting reverse. Some of y'all are like, well, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to da 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 da. Okay, well, then this person's not going to give you, they're going to feel like you're scamming them if you don't give it up. Okay, wow. Okay, Taurus, let's see. Some of y'all could be in your home, in your living room, on a couch in the next 48 hours. Okay, let's see. Toxic, professional networking. Yeah, Taurus, if you want to get ahead the way you're trying to get ahead in the next 48, this is like sleeping your way to the top. If you want to get where you're going without putting in all the work that you have to put in to get there, uh, yeah, you gotta give something up, okay, man or woman. Some of y'all, you could be a man if you want that. Why am I hearing if you want that house, if you want that car, you better. Some of y'all are like this when your sugar daddy asks you for some coochie or for some dick. You're like, no, no, please. Oh God, okay. Why do you live like this then? Okay, let's see. Some of y'all are like, well, I want some food, but someone is like, well, if you want some food or some money for some food, you got to give it up, Taurus, man or woman. Okay, so that's your choice if you live like that. Okay, I don't know. We have rings. Some of y'all could be oh, Taurus. Some of y'all are choosing to stay with somebody. You in a relationship with somebody, but it's like for money, but you dread sleeping with them. That's crazy. Okay. We have apology reverse. Some of y'all are like, yeah, that's what I do. I'm not sorry about it. And I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, like, you sound miserable. This is clearly someone that you don't want to physically be with, but you want their pockets. So some of y'all, this could be a maintenance man or they could work in like a union job or something, repairman, or they could renovate things. Okay, something about that. Let's see. Or you might be calling a repairman for the next 48 hours. Let's see. If you do have a repairman, Taurus, be careful of that repairman. If you know how people get hired, or you hire people to, do work around your house or something, um, your person might be, oh, your person, Taurus, is the maintenance. Are you sleeping with the maintenance man? Are you sleeping with the maintenance man or the repair guy? I'm dead ass. Like, some of y'all are like trying to get something for free or get a discount, and it's like you got to give it up if you want, something. Oh my, what the hell? Okay, so whatever your situation is, this person wants more than whatever you're trying to give them. Okay, so either pay the full price or I'm dead. What the hell? Okay, look, look, kinky ways, Taurus. This person wants. They could even be a freak. Okay, They got fantasies about you. They want to do more, Taurus. I'm telling you right now. They want to do more. I'm dead. Okay, some of y'all could be going to the beach in the next 48 hours. Okay, even if it's not warm out. Okay. Ooh. Some of y'all are like, okay, fine. Oh, Jesus. Y'all are like, okay, I'm out of here after you get, give it up. Ew. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I said I wouldn't judge, but this sounds miserable. Okay, let's see. Single reverse. Are y'all single or not? Y'all, some of y'all are like single to the world, but then you low key have like a person who takes care of you because they give you money. And you don't really fuck with them like that. But you fuck with them because they give you money. Okay. What the hell? You have not being you reverse. Some of y'all are like, I can't even be myself around this person. It's like, okay, I'm not telling you what to do, Taurus, because I feel like you're gonna do what you want to do anyways. But if you really feel like this is making you feel violated and miserable, and you could get a job, if you really need the extra money. But if you choose to live like this, then that's your choice. Okay? That is absolutely your decision. You can sleep. I don't even want to talk about that. That sounds kind of gross. Let's go to Gemini. Because what? It can't be that bad, Taurus. It can't be that bad out there. Okay? That's why I be telling people who flex a sugar daddy, sugar baby lifestyle, it's not what people think that, oh, he just gives me money and da da da. Like, there's a price, Taurus. There's always a price. There's always a price, whether it's your time, your energy, doing things you don't want to do for a check. You know what I'm saying? Um, these bitches be miserable, but then they post online, like, look at me, I'm so free, I'm so this, I'm that. But they be doing crazy shit for all that money that they claim they're getting for just looking cute, or whatever. Not all the time, but eventually there's going to be a time where the person wants more, okay? So you can sell your soul if you want to, but you sound miserable, low key. You like the money, that makes you happy, right, Taurus? But then the consequences of getting that stuff is not, I don't know, it just doesn't seem worth it. Okay, anyways, Gemini. Let's see, Gemini. Let's see, 1 second. Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, etc. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What's going on for Gemini for the next 48 hours? Some of you guys are releasing yourself from some chains, okay? Shackles. What the hell? You'll feel more balanced once you release yourself, okay, Gemini? What the hell? What does that mean? It's time to take a break. Let's see. Some of y'all, if you feel tension, Gemini, like physically, if you feel tension, some of y'all need to like stretch, do running exercises, um, move your body. I feel like y'all are like, okay, like, Tauruses, or not Taurus. Some of y'all could have Taurus in your chart, but Gemini, you could be very stiff. Okay, you need to sit down, take a breather, but also stretch. Okay, do some exercises, release your body. I don't know, some of y'all need to shake out your energy. Okay, let's see. Debt management. Some of y'all could be working on paying off some sort of debts, okay, or bills in the next 48. What else is going on for Gemini? Some of y'all are acting like something's not that big of a deal when it kind of is, okay? So what's that about? You have acceptance. Yeah, some of y'all are pretending to be okay with something that you're not okay with in the next 48 hours. You're not okay with the truth. You're not okay with the truth. Well, okay. Yeah, that's you. Some of y'all could be made Geminis, okay? You could also, yeah, have Taurus in your chart. So, what are you not okay with the truth about? Emergency, that you're broke? We have emergency funds and debt management. Slow down, take what the fuck? I don't understand how they produce whole decks with typos. That's annoying. Take some you time. Get out in nature. I mean, I guess I could understand that, but it sounds weird. Anyways, some of y'all are not wanting to accept the fact that you are not doing well financially, okay? I don't know why that would be, I don't know, a problem. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, there could be gossip about your money, Gemini, okay? Or maybe people are talking about your financial situation in the next 48 hours. Some of y'all are like, "No, I'm not broke. I'm not struggling. I'm good. I'm good. I'm living great." And low key, you got some shit going on, okay? Some of y'all are not wanting to accept the fact that yes, you are having financial struggles. A lot of people struggle, okay? Some of y'all are not wanting to say that to a lover, okay? They already know. Look what just came out. Your lover already knows you're broke or you are having financial issues, okay? So be honest, okay? Whether you're with someone or not. Some of y'all, you're like, yeah, I can go there. I could go on that trip. I can go to that restaurant, and you know you can't, or your pockets won't allow you to, okay? And that's okay. But don't lie. Don't be like, because I feel like whoever you're trying to hide your financial situation from, your person already knows, or um, these people already know, like, what's really going on. They're like, Gemini, we get it. We know. We understand. I'm hearing, do you need some help? Okay. So don't deny help in the next 48 hours, Gemini. Okay. Put your pride aside for a second, man or woman. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Okay. Let's see. Look, being needy. Some of y'all are worried about being needy or coming across as like, the help or something. Okay. If people around you are telling you, like, we can help you, Gemini, accept the help because being stubborn is still going to leave you broke. Okay. So, I don't know. Let's see. What else is going on for Gemini next 48? Look, oh my God. See? Bank failure. Some of y'all are really having like financial issues or something's not going through. You could be trying to find some money. We have hustling, okay? Or if you are trying to find some money, I feel like you'll get some, okay? You'll find some money so you can kind of rest for a little bit. But some of y'all are just in a down period, and that's okay. Okay? Everybody goes through, like, the people around you already know, Gemini. So be honest, or, tell people, yeah, I am kind of down bad right now. They're not judging you. These people already know, so lying about it doesn't make you look any better. Yeah, progress reverse, investment insight reverse. Some of y'all, this is like you could have invested some money or a lot of money into something that kind of went south, okay? Let's see. Or at the wrong time, you lost some money. Let's see. It could also be something to do with drugs, or stop spending money on drugs, Gemini placements, because that's also a reason why, you know, your money's not doing great. Some of y'all are like really hungry. You need to eat something. Go to the Dollar Tree. Who gives a fuck? Okay. $1.25 can get you a big ass bag of popcorn. Okay. Go to the Dollar Tree. Who gives a fuck? If you're hungry, what, like, I don't know, Gemini. Some of y'all are like too worried about looks and status and shit, like when you don't have it, and that's okay. Okay. I don't know. Y'all need to, I don't know. Stop caring so much. Like, we're adults. People struggle. That's okay. Because who are you trying to impress by being dishonest about what you got going on? Because when you get to the restaurant, when you get to the time where the trip comes around, and then you can't actually go because you don't have the money to do so, or you're going deeper into debt, you're going to look even more goofy. Okay. So be real with yourself about what you got going on. Okay. And be real with others. See, we have overwhelmed mom. Okay. Even if you're not a mom, you could just be overwhelmed. There could be a child around you in the next 48 hours as well, okay? Your kids could be overwhelming you. Let's see. I'm telling you, people already know, Gemini. So stop lying about what you got going on, okay? We also have heart to heart, okay? So, like I said, people will help you if you just are honest about what you have going on financially. They know you're broke. They know that you need help. They know that you're lying. They know they can see it on your face, you know? The Gemini is lying. I don't know if you think you're a good liar, Gemini, but you're not, okay? Just because you lie doesn't mean that it's true, okay? That's not how that works. Just because you want people to believe something doesn't mean that that's the truth, okay? You may not be as convincing as you think you are, Gemini placements. All right, so Cancer. Whoa. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Welcome in. Make sure to hit the like button if you're in here, okay? Cancer placements, next 48. What's going on for Cancer, next 48? Okay, some of y'all are getting rid of a third party, okay, or someone who has a third party in the next 48 hours because you're tired of their games. Yeah, you no longer want to play along. Some of y'all could have been playing like, look at look at me, or this person was like, look at me, I got someone else. I feel like you're getting rid of that. Okay, let's see. We have casino because it's too much of a risk to deal with. Okay, dealing with somebody else or a certain person. I'm also getting this person doesn't even like feed you. I don't know. Some of y'all could have Taurus in your chart. Um, you don't have to, but it's like some of y'all are like, you don't even give me food. Like you don't even give me money. You don't do this. You don't do that. You don't. Da, 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 da. Okay, so like if somebody doesn't do specific things for you, you're like, okay, well, why are you even here, or why do I keep you around? Okay. You could also be telling somebody that in the next 48, Cancer, I don't even know why I have you around. You don't do shit for me. Okay, so I feel like you might be trying to find somebody who does do for you the way that you need them to. Okay, yeah, some of y'all are moving on. Some of y'all could actually be moving, okay, or helping somebody move in the next 48, or you could just be moving a lot of boxes. Okay, you might be packing stuff up, moving things to the basement, to the attic, or elsewhere. Let's see. Yeah, I see you getting rid of people and things that disrespect your boundaries and don't do what you need them to do for you. Okay, we have goal reverse. So if they don't meet your standards, or what you want from a connection or person, man or woman, you're like, okay, bye. I told you I wanted this, this, and this, and you still can't do that. So goodbye. Okay, I'm seeing that. Who said that? Was it that? I think it was from a movie where she's like, goodbye, and he's like, oh, when will I see you? And she's like, oh, never. That's gonna be y'all in the next 48. Okay, let's see. Yes, a lot of y'all Cancer placements, you're realizing or coming to the conclusion that you just are not about to continue something. You're not gonna keep going back and forth with somebody. Why am I hearing that? I'm not about to argue with a bitch. What did she say? What she said? She's something. I don't fucking remember. What was that clip where she said something about because you were a stripper and didn't get wifed, or I forgot what the fuck she said. You guys know what I'm talking about, hopefully. But she's like, buy your life, good night. Who y'all going back and forth with? Cancer in the next 48, okay? Even if it's like you and your lover, you're like, bitch, get out my face, okay? Let's see. Look, because somebody has one coin, they have one little piece of, money. Somebody cannot provide for you, and you're like, okay, goodbye. Why would I sit around with somebody who's a broke bum bitch? Okay, like let's see. And I feel like some of y'all don't even want that much. You just want a proper date. You want food. You want somebody to feed you, okay? And whoever is around you, they don't even want to feed you or can't do that for you. They can't take you out to the restaurants that you want to go to, you know? Good, Cancer. I believe in that, okay? Stand your ground. Stand on what you want for yourself, okay? And you should never lower your standards. I don't give a fuck if you really like that person. I don't think you really like that person if they can't do for you. Because what else is there to like? Oh, they're cute. Oh, they're handsome. Okay, and what after that? Y'all just gonna sit around and look at each other all day? No. Okay, let's see. Some of y'all could be in your 40s. Okay, we have 43. We have excuses. Yeah, someone. Good. I'm glad you're getting rid of this person, Cancer, because this person just keeps making excuses, 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 back to back to back to back to back to back to. Somebody could be a grown ass man. Okay, they never have shit for you. This is like somebody who would say, nah, let me call my friend. Like, I'm gonna get some money for us. Like, who wants to live like that? Who wants a man who is always, broke as shit? And like I told the Gemini, it's okay to be broke, but don't go around acting like you could do stuff when you can't. You know, Leo. Let's see. Where's my hair tie? Okay, so we're currently on Leo. Somebody's initials could be B or G. Okay, let's see. Give me 1 second. Anyways, Leo. Somebody's initials could be start with a B or G. Okay, let's see. What's going on for Leo next 48? Whoa. Okay, does that want to come out or no? Somebody could be peeking through a doorway, Leo. Okay, let's see. Or somebody could be trying to see if they can have a second chance with you in the next 48. I feel like you're saying no. Just like the Cancer. Some of y'all could have Cancer in your chart, okay? Or be dealing with a Cancer. But Leo, I feel like somebody's just, hey Leo, can I come in? Even if it's like, your sibling or something. Um, somebody's like trying to peek through a door. Can I talk to you? You're like, no, shut it. Okay. Some of y'all are thinking about somebody also who has passed over. I don't know when, but you could be thinking about somebody who's no longer here. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Leo next 48. New boo reverse. Some of y'all, you don't even want new love. Okay. You could be thinking about a situation that also you thought would be, or you thought it would go longer. You thought you would be with someone for a lot longer, and it ended. So you're like turning down new lovers or something. Okay. We have prison reverse. I feel like you left your prisoner, or your prisoner left you. What the hell? Your prisoner left you. Does that make sense? Your prisoner left you. So were you keeping somebody hostage, Leo? Some of y'all could be dealing with another Leo, okay? What the heck? Um, some of y'all were both keeping each other like stuck. Stuck as fuck, okay? Um, so even if you ended a relationship or a situation that you thought, would last longer, it's like it wasn't good for either of you anyways. Like y'all were both a prisoner to each other. Okay, let's see. Yeah, like an illusion between you and somebody is breaking, excuse me, or has broken. um Whatever you thought this person was, or whatever you thought was going on between you and somebody, especially like a lover, it wasn't. I'm hearing nothing was real. Nothing was real. Okay, some of y'all need to eat, okay? Leo, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but you know, some of y'all are like not eating because you're sad about a lover or something that ended. Okay, let's see. Why do I see some of y'all kind of going crazy? Like some of y'all could be like, you know how people be like sad and then angry and then sad again and then feeling violent for a minute and then they're like, I'm a blow his house up or I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm a oh no, no violence, please, Leo. Okay, but you may be like just feeling a ton of emotions in the next 48 hours, and I see you going from laughing to crying. Like you might look like a crazy person. Okay, and you know. I feel like, you know, at some point, if people drive us crazy or situations have us really fucked up, yeah, you could get to that point where you are laughing, crying, screaming, wanting to bust somebody's head open. Okay, so I understand. I'm just saying, you know, still take care of yourself. Okay, try not to let somebody's shitty behavior overtake your whole life. Okay, let's see. Some of y'all are, you know, you thought this person would never stab you in the back as many times as they did, but they did. Okay, this person, whoever you were dealing with, Leo, they were very deceptive. They hid a lot of shit. This person was always hiding behind something or someone. I feel like you are tired of this situation at the same time, but it's like, you know, it sounds like you guys have a trauma bond, okay, with somebody. Okay, we have frenemy. Watch out for fake friends, Leo, in the next 48, man or woman, okay? Some of y'all feel like you can't even talk to your friends about certain things. Or you shouldn't talk to whoever you have around you in the next 48, okay? Those people may be two-faced. Some of y'all need to get out the house though, okay? Take a little trip, drive somewhere, walk somewhere, you know, whatever the case is, if you have a car or not, get out the house, okay? Get some fresh air, even if it's down the block, okay? Take a walk. Let's see. Some of y'all, you know what? Okay, I do this. When I'm upset, I look at funny videos or I watch cartoons from when I was a kid. I look at funny videos from like Vine days, you know, whatever makes you laugh, Leo. I don't give a fuck if you're upset as fuck. You need to put something funny on the TV or your phone, okay? Look at memes, scroll through your own, I don't know, camera roll, okay? Um, because I have a lot of funny videos saved in my phone from the over the years, you know. And whenever I pull them up again, I'm cracking the fuck up, you know. Some of y'all need to do something like that to make your mood better, okay? Or even if you have somebody around you who you know is a funny ass person, go try to hang around that friend, you know, somebody who makes you actually laugh, okay? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, you need to start hanging around people who actually make you feel loved, Leo. Um, and you know, Leos like attention. Not okay. Leos draw in a lot of attention. I'm not saying y'all are 24/7 looking for attention, but Leos do like to be admired. Okay, that's a thing with Leos, Leo placements. So you need people, friends, and lovers who treat you like you matter. Okay, because y'all have been dealing with somebody who has been treating you like you are the dirt or shit on the bottom of their shoe that they stepped in 6 miles ago. I don't know. Some of y'all could be running. Okay, what the fuck? Let's see. We have distance, reverse, being a victim. Some of y'all have been you're a victim, Leo. You're a victim. But as you leave this person, as you release yourself from this person, you got to feel all the emotions so you can get to a better place, okay? Don't hide your emotions. Don't keep your emotions bottled up because that's how you lose your mind, which I do feel like you're kind of doing in the next 48, okay? So also Leo placements, if you have been you know, bottling everything up, you know, not expressing yourself, keeping things to yourself, you haven't really expressed yourself in any type of way, that those emotions are going to come out, okay? So make sure you don't do anything crazy, but It's okay to express yourself. Go to a rage room if you need to, okay? Or, like I said, run. Y'all are fire signs, okay? Some of y'all need to literally run as fast as you can. Go to a park and sprint, okay? That releases energy, okay? Run until you can't anymore, okay? You know how they be doing that in the movies? Where they're like sprinting, like when they're upset, they just found out that Johnny cheated on them, or Sarah, was sleeping with his best friend, and they're running into the woods to nowhere, and then they suddenly run out of breath and they're like, woo hoo hoo hoo. They're crying. I don't know. Some of y'all can be dramatic like that, but if that's how you feel, that's how you feel, okay? I understand. I'm just saying, do what you got to do to release your emotions so that you can feel better after, okay? That was a lot, okay? Let's go to Virgo. Make sure to like the video if you're in here. Watch for your placements. Mm-mm-mm. All right, Virgo. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, Virgo. Let's see. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, etc. What's going on for Virgo placements for the next 48? Okay. Some of y'all are going to be putting yourself back out there, okay? In what way? I don't know, okay? Yeah, look, confirmation. If y'all have been quiet, y'all about to be like, look at me. Holy fuck. Did y'all hear that? Look, loud and proud, Virgo, okay? That was very unnecessarily loud. My device, it was against my monster can. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, I'm hearing like a horn too. That kind of sounded like a truck horn, okay? Some of y'all could be truckers or um what the fuck is it called? You could have like your CDL or something, or you could be thinking about getting your CDL, okay? I don't know why I just wanted to pull a channel message, okay? Something about school supplies, or if you have kids, you could be needing to get more school supplies. But let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I feel like you're no longer hiding like who you want to be, Virgo. Okay, period. You're no longer hiding what you truly want to live like, be around. Okay, so I see you taking your power back, but like openly telling the world or showing the world like this is who the fuck I am. Okay, I don't know if you guys got like a new personality switch or something going on, Virgo, in the next 48, or something about your appearance is going to make you feel like I need to show everybody this. I need to go to every store today. I need to go to the next town over. Everybody needs to see me. I feel like you're, look at me. Okay. Like you want to be seen though, Virgo. So I feel like you're feeling very confident, which is good. Okay. Let's see. Could be a glow up too. Some of y'all are having a glow up, man or woman, okay? And it's going to be making you feel like that bitch or that dude, okay? Let's see. You have wisdom. Some of y'all, if you work somewhere in the next 48 hours, you are going to be the face, or I don't know why I said the face. You guys are going to be, you could be the face of something, okay? You could be somebody who is like one of the first people that people see when they walk into some establishment or whatever. You could be a front desk person or a receptionist or something like that, or you could get a job like that, okay? Um, but at your job, you may realize that people are asking you a lot of questions, okay? So I don't know what you do for work, Virgo placements, but you may feel like, damn, why is everybody asking me? It's because you got the answers, okay? I don't got the answers, Sway. You may feel like you don't have the answers, Virgo, but I feel like you do. Or people feel like you have the answers to something in your workplace, okay? You may feel like, I'm not the person for this. I don't know why you're asking me. People are like, but Virgo, don't you know? And you're like, no, I don't, okay? So something like that could be going on. You know what, Virgo? When you look good, people tend to trust you more. People tend to gravitate towards you more, man or woman. So especially if you're having like a glow up, you may realize, or if you change something about your appearance, your style, could even be just your hair, people are going to be like flocking to you more. Okay, something is, you may realize like something about your glow up or personality change or your appearance is actually pulling more people into you, if that makes sense. Okay, so, but I feel like you like it. You like it. Okay, you're going to realize how much more, how many more opportunities you're going to be getting because of some sort of physical change that you're making for yourself. Okay, so let's see. Look, body shame. Some of y'all, I feel like you're going through a glow up. Even if this isn't quite literally in the next 48, you guys are starting to go through a glow up. Okay, watch for your placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. So even if you were feeling, like shit about yourself, you're going through a glow up, okay, or you're starting to, and it's going to be a very positive thing for you, and you're going to be walking around very confidently. Okay, so that's good. Um, some of y'all are getting ready for a vacation. Okay, you could be going through a glow up for a trip. Okay, I'm hearing that. What's dropping 10 pounds, preparing for summer, like Drake said, and fancy. Okay, some of y'all could have Scorpio in your chart. Yeah, you about to be outside, Virgo. Okay, let's see. We have release reversed. Also, as you glow up, Virgo, look, nightclub. Okay, y'all are having fun. Some of y'all could even be going on a cruise too. Okay, but as you go through this glow up Virgo placement, some of you guys are definitely going to be people are going to want to come with you. Okay, they're going to want to be like, wait, Virgo, I thought we were friends. Were they really? Wait, Virgo, wait a minute, wait for me. Look, always partying. Y'all are going to be outside, I'm telling you. Okay, or you're making plans to do this. Okay, or when you go through this glow up, you're going to be definitely outside. Okay, um especially if you never usually get out the house. Okay, let's see, anything else for Virgo? Yeah, and stay away as you, okay, I don't know if you guys have ever been through this. I know I have, but I've lost weight. Yeah, look, we got Jim at the bottom of the deck too. I've lost weight like numerous times. I've been through drastic weight loss fluctuations, you know what I'm saying? So I've been in the 250s, and I've been 112 pounds. I've been 180. I've been 220. I've been 240. I've been 60. I've been a lot of, I look different every couple of years. Okay. Um, I've been that way my whole life. So some of y'all, when you go through glow ups, man or woman, especially with like weight loss, if you're losing a lot of weight too, people do tend to treat you different, unfortunately, and better when you lose weight. So I don't know if some of y'all are going through weight loss changes or something. But if you are, you may notice how people are trying to suddenly come up and talk to you. You may get a lot more attention than you're used to. Okay, I'm not saying people don't already talk to you, okay, or like you, but when you go through a glow up and change something about yourself, you will notice people start to flock to you. Okay, but you have to be careful because you got to question like, why are these people suddenly wanting to be around me? I'm talking about like people you already know of, Virgo. Okay, like if you already know a certain group of people or a certain person, and oh, Virgo, hey, you want to hang out? Like you look so good. Like you could be like, thank you, but if someone only wants to hang out with you when you look the way they think you should look because oh, now you fit their standard to go out with, like pay attention to that stuff. Okay? Because that says a lot about that person and they may not be a real friend. Because if say you ever gained weight again or you may, maybe even went through another rough period in your life physically, would those friends be there? Probably not, because they weren't there before. They shunned you away before. Okay, so pay attention to who cares about you when you're maybe not in the best area of your life and keep those people around, and then, let go of the people who suddenly want to come around you as soon as you look, your best. Okay, so something about that. Let's go to Libra, and you don't have to be perfect, Virgo. I know y'all tend to strive for perfection. Okay, but as long as you feel like perfect, as long as you yourself feel like you're perfect, That's what matters, okay? It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. All right, let's go to Libra. Okay. Make sure to get can't talk. Make sure to like the video, okay? Let's see. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What's going on for Libra next 48? Okay. Some of you guys, if you have a certain skill that you are trying to perfect or try again at your job or some sort of hobby that you're doing, Libra placements, I feel like it's gonna get a lot easier in the next 48. Okay, so something that you have been repeatedly trying or repeatedly trying to perfect, I feel like it's with your money or something to do with your job. I feel like you're finally going to get it, or something is gonna flow a lot easier. Okay, I'm hearing practice makes perfect. Okay, let's see. Some of y'all, you may have to, I'm seeing like a porta potty, literally. Ew. I don't care if I really have to go to the bathroom. I'm not going in no fucking porta potty. I'm so, no. Okay, so some of y'all, I don't know, you may be using a porta potty, if especially if you are like a, I don't know, a union person, okay? You may have to use a porta potty when you're out and about on the job or something. Okay, I don't know. It's not manly to bring wipes and shit with you. Okay, it's kind of gross if you don't. So I don't know. Some of y'all make sure to bring infectant or disinfectant wipes. Okay, because you see this toilet, nasty as fuck. Okay, ew. Even if it's in a building, squat. Okay, I never sit on public toilet seats personally. Cause bitch no. Yeah. So man or woman, make sure that something's not disgusting. Okay, bathroom wise. Okay, let's see what's going on for Libra next 48. Some of y'all could be drinking coffee, or stopping by. I'm hearing Seven Brew. Okay, we've got a lot of those popping up around here. Seven Brew, Dutch Bros. What's the other one? Scooters or something. I don't even want to go through this Seven Brew uh drive through. It looks stressful. So I don't do stressful drive throughs or parking lots personally. Um if I can't find normal parking, I'm not going, or I'm having somebody else drive me. I'm that type of person. So if it's too complicated, I don't want it. Okay. Some of y'all could be like, okay, I can't find parking, I'm out of here. Some of y'all might be like that too. Okay, let's see. Or if I have to park too far, some of y'all could be trying to find parking. Okay, let's see. Some of y'all could be being hard to get in the next 48 hours with somebody. Let's see. Oh, because you know them now. Okay, so you know how somebody is, Libra. So that's why you're like, no, you can't have my time. No, you can't have my energy. Even if you're a man. No, no, Sally, you can't have my time. You can't have my energy. I know who you are. I know what you are. Okay, some of y'all are like, I see you for who you are. I see your true colors. Okay, so you're like not giving your time and energy to somebody. And let's see. I don't know. Let's see how will they react. How will this person react? They're gonna want to work it out more and more. Okay, Libra. This is somebody who the less you try or want them or push them away, the more they're gonna be like, wait, no, I think we should try again. Okay, so just know that somebody's gonna be very, could be annoying, because this person is not taking no for an answer in the next 48. Okay, let's go to also Libra. Side note, random message, but if you're eating cereal in the next 48, make sure that something's not nasty inside. Okay, I don't know what type of cereal it could be, but check the box, read the labels. I know this is gross, but one time in elementary school, my friend Lauren had a bag of chips, and she opened the bag of chips and there was ants in it. So, okay, make sure that something is not gross. Okay, package something that's like packaged or shouldn't be contaminated or something, okay? Libra, make sure that something's actually edible. But yeah, let's see. Let's go to Scorpio. Oh my God, I'm just remembering. Lauren, my old friend Lauren, used to have like the worst luck. She was so like sweet and innocent. We're like, damn, Lauren, you're always going through it. She's like, I know. I don't know. Scorpio, some of y'all could be the person or the friend who's always going through it. Okay, your friends may know that. What's that TikTok sound? Here's another fucking lesson for you, bitch. Okay, like that's your life, Scorpio. I get it. I get it. Okay, some of y'all could have Capricorn in your chart. Let's see. Some of y'all could be eating a lot of candy in the next 48. Okay. Oh, Easter, isn't Easter coming up? Okay, if you're watching this now, you could be eating Easter candy or shopping for candy. Okay, you may indulge in some of whatever you buy. You know, say you're buying, I don't know, presents for your family or candy for your children or your friends or yourself. You know, you're like, okay, let me have some of that now. Okay, let's see. What are you realizing in the next 48? Some of you guys are realizing that you have given too much, Scorpio, okay? Or you've over given to people. That's what you're also realizing in the next 48 hours, okay? Um, why am I seeing the Tyra Banks where she's like yelling at that girl? She's like, stop it. I've never yelled at a girl like this. Are y'all like, I don't know. I feel like you care so much about, like, it could be a friend and they're not getting it. Some of y'all are like low key tired of a friend, okay? Um, what are you tired of when it comes to this friend? Let's see. Oh, always helping them, wheelchair. Always picking them up when they fall, okay? Somebody could be disabled, okay? Let's see. Yeah, this is like Scorpio. I see you being like, you may get like angry at a friend because, but it's like from love, you know. It's like I'm trying to help you, or I do always help you. I always pick you up. I always, you know, pick you up when you're down. I always give this to you. I always do this for you. I always da 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 da. And I don't think you're trying to like throw what you've done in this person's face, but it's more so like, do you not see that I'm here for you and you keep acting like I'm not, you know? So something like that could be going on. You could have a friend or somebody around you, could even be a lover, but I'm seeing like a friend. Somebody is trying to act like, you know, oh, poor me. Nobody helps me. Nobody does this for me. Nobody, 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 nobody. And you're like, bitch, I've been here for you this whole time. So some of y'all are having like a epiphany that a friend or maybe even a lover is, even a family member, take it how it resonates, is just ungrateful, or they act like your efforts are nothing, you know. So some of y'all are realizing, oh, I need to pull back. I need to stop doing stuff, you know. What's that saying? People don't realize how hard you ride for somebody until you park. That's what y'all are going through in the next 48, you know. When you stop doing certain stuff for people, family, friend, lover, etc., you'll realize that's when people are like, wait, no, but you usually do this. And it's like, well, you don't appreciate it. Like, I tried to help you the other day and you acted like nobody gave a fuck about you. So, you know, something like that's going on, okay? Let's see. Stop being a captain, save a hoe, Scorpio, for these hoes. Okay? Some of y'all may be blocking people or blocking the person like this in the next 48 hours, okay? Somebody's getting you out of character. Okay? Somebody may be a little bit afraid of you when you get out of character. You got people around you, Scorpio, who have not been taking you serious. And that is a problem, okay? So I see your frustration. I understand it. But you got to act accordingly when you realize that, okay? That people are just taking and not caring to even emotionally reciprocate what you give out, okay? Um, but yeah, let's go to Sagittarius. Next 48. I don't know why I just heard pizza, pizza. What is that? Is that Little Caesars? Some of y'all could be eating Little Caesars. Is that Little Caesars? I don't know. Anyways, let's see. What is going on for Sagittarius? Next 48. Sagittarius. If you have been having trouble, Sagittarius, finding somebody who is your type, you're gonna find somebody, okay? You will find somebody who you like, okay? Some people are like, ugh, oh my god, this person's hitting on me. Ew. Ugh. Jeez, not you. Oh god. You know, I don't know if you're on a dating app or something, or even just in regular life. You're gonna find somebody who you like. Okay, you're gonna wanna step back, do a double take. Okay, let's see. What is that? I'm hearing foreign. What's that song? She's like, I don't even know what she said because she foreign. Okay, somebody could be foreign. You could be foreign. Doesn't matter. This is gonna be somebody you want to be loud about. Like Sagittarius, I don't know if you usually keep your hoes in the closet. Not literally, but like you, some of y'all could be gay, okay? Um, but some of y'all, you don't really tell people about who you're seeing. But I feel like this is somebody you're gonna be like, yeah, I go with them. We go together, okay? Let's see. You don't feel like it's the right time. This could also be after a heartbreak. Yeah, so if you're holding a grudge against somebody, you're gonna find somebody who's gonna help you get over that or get through that heartbreak. Or if somebody, made you upset. Let's see. Oh, I don't know why I'm hearing turn that frown upside down. You could have somebody corny around you, okay? Corny as fuck. Let's see. What's going on for Sag? Okay, we got friends. One of your friends could be confusing you, okay? You might be wondering, like, that's some Sagittarius shit. Sagittarius are very blunt, okay? But you may be wondering, like, bitch, are you dumb? To one of your friends, okay? You may be like, I love you, but like, what's going on up top? What's going on up in your brain? Okay? Like, are you okay? Are you there? Are you all there today? Friend, are you okay? Okay? You may be wondering, like, what's wrong, friend? You do drugs today? You drink today? You smoke today? Okay, you're gonna be wondering, like, what the hell is wrong with your friend, or something about something they say. You're gonna be like, what? Or why would you do that? Okay, let's see. Fed up. Y'all could be fed up with a friend in the next 48. Because they're doing somebody is doing something that you already know. You could just, you know what, Sagittarius, you may have a friend around you who is just not the brightest, okay? Um, and you're realizing that again. You have a friend who you're like, oh, of course you did that. Okay, let's see. Or this friend is always broke. Yeah. You have a friend around you who is always broke. And something they're saying to you, you're like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Or at least not in the next 48. The Sagittarius doesn't give a fuck. Okay? This is like the friend who's always asking you for $10, $5. Can you help me, Sagittarius? Can you help yourself? Sagittarius is very generous, but it gets to a point. You know what I'm saying? Because how old are we? Let's see. You got a bummy friend, Sagittarius, okay? Or you need to be friends with people who actually have it the way that either you have it, or, you don't have to worry about always covering for them financially, okay? I'm not saying you didn't want to, because I feel like you were helpful or are helpful to this person, this friend of yours, but it's like it gets to a point, you know? Let's see. Yeah, it's like you're always having to pick up somebody's, I'm hearing money. Like somebody's always broke as fuck. Okay? You're always having to fix things for this person. Some of y'all could be repairman. It could be doctors. We have doctor, repairman. That could be some of y'all's occupation. Okay? Or you could be going to the doctor in the next 48 hours. Let's see. Dedication. Some of y'all could be binge watching shows as well, Sagittarius, in the next 48. Anything else going on for Sagittarius next 48 hours? Some of y'all need to put on gloves if you're working in like a lab or something. Okay. I just saw like a doctor put on the gloves and pop it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, hopefully. Snap their gloves, I don't know, some of y'all could be veterinarians too, okay? I don't know, something along those lines. Let's see. We have travel reverse. Let's see. Some of y'all want to get out the house or go on a trip or something, Sagittarius, in the next 48, but it's like you're deciding to stay because you know that something may fall apart if you decide to go. So you might be pushing a trip back, okay? Let's see. Also, Sagittarius, I don't know why I'm getting this, but this broke friend of yours, um, the one who's always asking you for money, this is like them coming to you. Remember how I just said they're going to say something like stupid to you? This is like them coming to you saying, Sagittarius, I got a confession to make. I'm broke. And you're like, I know. You always ask me for money. I know you're broke. You're always broke, sir or ma'am. You're always broke. Why is this news to me? Like someone's coming to you like as if they're confessing something and you already know. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. We talked about that kind of in Gemini, okay? Um Somebody's saying something to you, you're just like, ugh. You might be fed up with that person, okay? Um let's go to Capricorn. Let's see. Make sure to like the video, subscribe. We're almost done. Let me check the sound. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. I don't know why I'm hearing GERD. GERD? I don't know. Some of y'all, Capricorn. Oh, hold on. Capricorn. I don't know. Some of y'all could have GERD. GERD. Okay. You'll have to look that up. I don't know exactly what. Anyways, something about GERD. I think that's something in your stomach. I don't know though. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn. Some of y'all, if you have an inheritance coming, you need to watch that, okay? Or some money, you need to make sure that somebody's not like, where's Capricorn's money going? Somebody could be watching your pockets, or like I said, if you have like an inheritance or something that you're supposed to get, or I'm hearing trust fund, something along those lines, or some sort of money supposed to go to you. Yeah, okay. Um, Somebody's watching. They're creeping. Could be an Aquarius. Or somebody's waiting to see if you get some sort of money. Could be a friend too. A fake ass friend. We got fake friends, apology. Also, if you come up, I don't know, Capricorn, I feel like you're getting some sort of status upgrade, especially financially, where you're getting like the throne, you're becoming the head person, like some sort of authority. Could even be a manager, boss, something like that. And you need to be careful of who is trying to get close to you, okay? Because these people are fake and they want what you have. They want money or your money, okay? These people want to apologize, even, you know, Capricorn. I know we fell out 17 years ago, but, I feel like we should be cool again. It's because they know you're about to be like popping, okay? That person or those old friends popping up, wanting to make amends. Like I told the Virgo, be careful of people who only want to be around you as soon as you're doing amazing, not when you were, regular, okay? So, anything else for Capricorn? Yeah, I don't see you giving these people much attention, anyways, okay? You're too smart for that, so that's good, okay? Let's see. Anything else for Capricorn? Some of y'all could be by the beach, okay? You could be sitting by the beach or dipping your toes in some water, okay? The ocean. I remember one time I called the Lake Michigan, because that's where our beach is or whatever. I called it the ocean, and my friend like never let me live it down. I'm like, same thing. It's not the same thing. I know that, but I called the lake the ocean. I don't know. Somebody could be calling something else, okay? Capricorn, and you might be like, you're fucking dumb or something. I don't know. It could be a friend. Somebody could be trying to make you feel stupid as well for saying something, an honest mistake. Okay, let's see. Yeah, pretending, mask, bluff, reverse. And when people do that, a lot of times when they try to like overly make you feel like stupid for making a mistake or something, you know how people on TikTok be like, oh, that's not, oh, hope this helps. Actually, oh, like they try to make you feel dumb as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Um, those people like to feel superior. It makes them feel good when they can make you feel like you're dumb, okay? Even if what you were saying wasn't that, dumb, it was like a real question or a honest mistake, something like that could be happening to you. Somebody may make you feel I don't know, bad for asking what you're asking, okay? I don't know, or saying something that you're saying. It's because they themselves want to feel bigger, okay? Also, okay, I was just checking this out. Also, Capricorn, I don't know if you are a reader or not, but last night I went into, because I usually go to one reader, okay? But I went into this, and I don't fuck with TikTok, but I was on TikTok last night looking at readers because I was like, maybe I'll book a reading, and I went into this lady's live. At first, I was like, oh, she sounds like she's very blunt, which I like, and she sounded kind of funny, like actually funny. And I was looking at her. I saw her list was closed. So I was like, okay, let me follow her for maybe next time, right? So I'm like, okay, follow. And then she sees my name. She sees that I followed her in the chat, and she said, Car Channel Tarot, don't follow me. You're a tarot reader. And then she blocked me from the live. I was like, okay, weird bitch. Her name was Star Girl Tarot on TikTok or whatever, but I don't know what the hell her problem was. Okay, so some of y'all could be dealing with somebody who's just like, I don't know, defensive as fuck for no reason, especially if you're like a reader. Um, you may have another reader who's just like a bitch for no reason. Okay, because I said literally nothing to that lady. I was literally about to book with her. I had positive feelings about her when I first entered her live, and then she blocked me. And apparently, because I'm a tarot reader, like, what does that have to do with anything? If you get mad when other readers come to you for readings, like, that's weird. I don't know. That seems like deceptive in a way, does it not? You know? I don't know. Capricorn placements, you might need to be careful of other readers, especially if they're just bitchy for no reason, man or woman. Okay? Because there's male readers out there too. Okay? And make sure that you are going to readers who have some respect. Like if you notice the readers who, like, if you're looking for a reader, Capricorn placements, find a reader who you connect with. Okay, I'm not saying like necessarily on a personal level, but make sure that you are finding a reader who you can, like, sometimes laugh with. Excuse me, laugh with. You don't feel judged by. Yes, you do need to hear what you need to hear from the reader, of course. I'm not saying find a reader who tells you whatever, never that. But find somebody who you feel comfortable going to, asking any type of question, you know, not someone who makes you feel bad for asking whatever you're asking. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Anyways, because that lady was just fucking weird. Okay. I feel like if you, as a reader especially, don't want other readers in your chat or live, what are you hiding? Are you afraid that they're going to see something that you shouldn't be doing or catch on to something that you might not be, you shouldn't be doing? I don't know. Just be careful of weirdos, especially if somebody's, even if it's not tarot readers, could be something about like in the same industry as you, could be a coworker. Um, Somebody may be being competitive with you for no reason, okay? And you just got to leave those people in the dust, okay? Clearly, I wasn't supposed to get a reading from that lady because she blocked me for no reason. But I feel like that was a blessing in disguise. Okay, so you know what they say, Capricorn placements, rejection is protection. Okay, so if you don't get something, when you approach it, it's for a reason, okay? Don't take it personal. It's not personal. They got some personal things going on, okay? So, let's see. Let's see. I read for other readers all the time. We both do. Okay, so I don't know. Something is off about. I feel like something's off with someone's practice if they're afraid of another reader watching or even following you, you know? Just seems a little bit suspicious. Okay. Some of y'all could be debating on like what you want in a reader or something like that. This is leading into Aquarius, okay? Aquarius, you might be readers too, okay? Or looking for readers, which is why I'm sticking with my one. Okay. I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't stray out from the person I always go to. Let's see. And I also want to say Aquarius placements / Capricorn, stick to one or two, maybe, a few readers at most. Okay. Like I said, find a reader who you know that their readings have played out for you, or the situations do end up, coming into fruition. I feel like that's common sense, but don't overdose on readings. Okay. You can go to whoever you want, but don't get mad when, you run into bullshit people. Okay. So I don't know. Let's see. Because there's shitty people of every industry. Okay. I don't care if you work at Walmart. I don't care if you work at Target. If you're a reader, if you're a police officer, there's good and bad of every single industry. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, let's see. Yeah, some of y'all are just realizing you're not compatible with something, so you're cutting ties with it. That's okay. Even if it's you and a job, some of y'all are realizing this is not for me, this is not what I want for myself, or I just don't align with this or that anymore. So some of y'all, Aquarius, you're like removing you from yourself from like a job, friends, maybe even readers. Okay. Like you're, what do they call it, weeding out what no longer serves you or what you feel like you're no longer aligned with. Okay, it could even be in relationships. You're no longer, you know you're like, where's the proof? I don't know. Some of y'all are like, where's the proof? Okay. Yeah, player consequences. Let's see. Also, Aquarius placements. If someone can't show you proof in the next 48, you might be cutting them off too, or because I feel like you need to see something. You need to see it to believe it, Aquarius. Okay. Something like that's going on. No matter what the situation is, I feel like you want real life proof. And my eye is aching right now for some reason. That was weird. Okay. Some of y'all are tired of looking at something with no results. We're tired of watching something with no results, okay? Um, I don't know why that's also reminding, okay, the last few zodiacs are spiritual apparently. Um, it's also reminding me of like spell work. I don't ever recommend y'all to go get spell work and shit like that, okay? No. If anything, do it yourself, okay? But if you are paying somebody, God forbid, to do spell work for you or whatnot, and you don't see results, okay, I don't recommend doing that anyways, okay, let alone paying for it for anything. Um, Stop paying that person. You're wasting your money. Stop paying for spells, okay? So there's someone needs to hear that, okay? But I feel like you're also realizing you haven't even seen any actual results from something that you've paid for, So you could be wanting a refund, or you're cutting ties with that person or service because you haven't seen results or something. Okay, something like that's going on. Let's see. Anything else? We have second chance. Traveler reverse. Yeah, I feel like you guys might even, give somebody like another chance to prove themselves, and then you're going to cut ties, You're going to see, okay, well, I'll give you one more chance to see if it works or see if this goes through and or whatever, and then you're going to cut ties or not. Okay? Some of y'all might actually be staying because something actually does happen for you, okay? So something about that is going on, okay? Some of y'all are like, oh, okay, it did work this time, or it did happen this time, okay? I don't know. Something about timing also, Aquarius placements. If you're wondering about the timing of something, I always tell you guys don't focus too much on the timing. But if somebody ever did tell you a specific time, especially with like, I don't know, this is a lot about tarot and readings and shit. I don't know. Um, Something will work, okay, or something will come into fruition. So you may be staying with somebody, or you may keep on going to somebody even though you were just skeptical about them. Okay, I don't know. Something like that's going on, okay? Or that could be happening to you, you know. Maybe somebody's coming to you for a service or something and they're like, this doesn't work, or that didn't happen. And you're like, okay, give it time. And they're like, okay, I'll give it another time, or I'll give it another chance. I'll give you another chance. And then it works. Okay, so I don't know. Something like that's going on. Anyways, anything else for Aquarius? Do not go broke spending money on something that is, you need to wait, okay? I don't know. This is really giving, if somebody, I don't do spells, okay? Um, Especially like I don't believe in people paying for shit like that, okay? But if you are the type of person who will go and pay for spell work, do not go broke over this when you need to just wait, okay? Sometimes spells take months, okay, to even play out. So if you think something you need to put another one, no, you don't. Stop, stop, stop. It's not being rejected. It's not being rejected. Just wait, okay? Be patient. Some of y'all are like, I don't know. You keep stacking up spells and spells and spells and spells and spells, or you keep getting readings and readings and readings and readings. If you notice that the same message keeps coming out from the reading, that's wait, okay? Wait and come back later, okay? Because the energy clearly hasn't changed. If you notice that you're getting readings, or I don't know, going to people to do work for you or something, and you notice something's not changing, you need to wait and come back later at a later time, okay? I hope that makes sense. Or you could be telling somebody that it's not going to change if you come back in 5 minutes. It's not going to change if you come back in 2 days. I told you, wait. Or you need to be patient. Let things happen on their own. But doing another, paying for, I hope that makes sense. Okay. Somebody's like persistent and they don't need to be, they need to be patient. Okay. Let's see. Pisces. Mm-mm-mm. All right, last one. Did we use this one already? Let's use this one. All right, last sign. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What's going on for Pisces next 48 hours? Let's see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't spill something, Pisces, okay? What the hell? Oh, my car just flew out. Pisces. Whoa. You see that? Get back here, okay? Everything's flipping out, okay? Don't flip out, Pisces. We have Miss You, Shovel, Divine Masculine, Beginnings Reverse. Some of y'all are like trying to you're trying to dig up an old connection, revive it, okay? You miss somebody in the next 48, you miss somebody. I feel like you're trying to let go of somebody you're like obsessed with, but it's not, okay? I don't want to talk about this again. I don't want to talk about this again. Some of y'all are waiting on somebody to like come back or to fix something, and it's dead. Okay, Pisces, it's dead. Let's see. It's not happening even in the next couple months. I don't know. It's dead. Something is no longer here. You're holding on. Literally says holding on. Some of y'all could be rock climbing or something in the next 48, or you might be in somewhere where they have a lot of rocks. What is it? Grand Canyon? Okay. But let's see. What else is going on for Pisces? Something's not working, Pisces. Okay. Kind of like I just told Aquarius. You need to go watch the Aquarius reading too. You're refusing to move on. Something's not working. You think somebody's your soulmate. They're not. Okay. You may miss them, but you're digging, what do they call it? Beating a dead horse. Okay. It's not going to move. It's not going to get back up. It's dead. Okay. Let's see. Some of you are like, oh, but maybe if I do this, and maybe if I, try to, be nice to them. Y'all need to wake up to reality. Okay. Literally, fantasy just came out. It's reverse. Some of y'all need to wake up, smell the roses. Okay. I don't know why I'm seeing somebody do like smelling salts. What the fuck? Okay. But some of y'all need to stop trying with this situation. Okay. Whatever situation that you're repeatedly checking in on, trying for, it's not going to happen. Okay. I feel like you know that, but you're choosing to ignore that something is not working, not happening, it's over, it's dead, it's done. If I sound like I'm being a bitch, good. Okay, some of y'all don't understand things unless I'm more harsh with my words. Okay, that's just how it is. Let's see. Pisces, what's going on for you for the next 48? Handcuffs. You're the one who you need to release yourself. It's like you got the key to the handcuffs. You're the one who's holding on. This person has escaped. They've already left the situation. You're the only one trying to be like, wait, look, sacrifice, reverse. There's nothing else to give. Snake. This person is a snake anyways, and they're broke. Why are you waiting on somebody who has nothing, and they don't even bring you peace? Why do you want somebody like that? You want somebody who stresses you out and makes you feel like shit. It makes you feel like you always got to change yourself or be different because you're never enough for them. Maybe even physically, Pisces. I hope not. But we have operating table. Some of y'all have considered like changing your physical appearance for this person. Absolutely the fuck not. Okay? No. We don't change ourselves for anybody. Because what? They're already gone out of your life. So why would you change yourself for somebody who's literally no longer in your life? That doesn't make sense. That's like me buying a dog food for a dog I don't have. Why would I do that? Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't. Okay? Unless you're crazy. Like, let's see. Pisces. Some of y'all are like waiting on a sign from the universe. Some of y'all are disrespecting somebody's boundaries as well, okay, man or woman. Some of y'all think like, well, I'm this, I'm the Pisces, I'm this, I should have this, this should be mine. No, not everything is yours, and not everything works out the way you want it to, and that's just life, okay? And you waiting on signs and synchronicities, and oh my God, what if this is a sign? Stop being delusional, okay? Somebody's no longer here. It's dead. It's done. Okay, what else is going on for Pisces next 48? Some of y'all could be religious. Anything else for Pisces? Some of y'all could be dealing with, this could be about a Libra. Doesn't have to be. Somebody really makes you feel like shit. That's literally what I'm seeing here. Some of y'all could be singers. We have drowning, masculine reverse, indecisive reverse, forcer. Forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. Playa. Why do you want this person? It's beyond me. Do you have Stockholm syndrome? Because that's the only explanation I can get from this, like, why you would still want this person. Okay. And if you have that, I hope you heal and actually release yourself from that type of situation. But there's nothing good about this person, man, or whether you're a man or a woman, there's nothing good about this person. I didn't see anything good about this person. So you need to heal. Okay. Stop avoiding healing because you feel like something's going to happen. Okay. I mean, you could do what you want, Pisces. You could be 80 years old and still be waiting on this person. If you want to live like that, so be it. Cool. There's no skin off my teeth. Okay. So do what you want, but I'm just letting you know this person is gone. They've been gone, I feel like, and they're not coming back. Something is over. So you trying to sit around and, some of y'all are like lighting candles, like, I hope they come back. Okay. Maybe even doing spiritual shit, okay, for someone to come back is not, no. Somebody doesn't, clearly, if they wanted to be in your life, Pisces placements, they would be there. Okay. Simple as that. Men are not complicated. They act stupid, yeah. Okay. But when people, even women who really want you will, and men who really want you will be in your life. Or you need to start thinking like that, okay? Don't hit me with we're avoidant and da 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 da. Avoidant means you don't really want that, because if you really wanted it, you would get the fuck out there and go get it, or them, okay? Like, I don't know. I don't do the whole avoidant. Like, yes, it's a thing. Yes, it's a term, but the avoidant is also abusive, mentally abusive to you. Or if you're that way, you're mentally abusive towards somebody by always, acting like you want something and then never following through. You're never really there, but you talk a whole lot about it. You don't really want that thing or that person. So stop. Okay? What are you doing it for? Because you're bored? Or is this person doing it because they're bored? Could be, but it's not real. It's not real love. It's not real care. Okay? So some of y'all need to get that through your head. All right? I'm never going to encourage you guys to stay with somebody who literally is not in your life and who doesn't want to be there, or I'm not going to encourage you guys to stay with people who treat you like shit. Okay? I'm not going to do that. And I don't want you to do that. So figure out what you got to do to heal and move on. Okay? Sometimes you got to get under somebody else to get over somebody. If that's what you need to do, so be it. But you're not going to stay stuck. Okay? Not on my channel. All right, but you guys have a good one. Thank you for watching. Like the video. I'll do a Cash App live later tonight. So look out for that. Turn on notifications. Keep in mind, members get access to all the 21 plus readings and a free mini reading on me a month as long as you are an active member on my channel. Okay. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Thank you for watching. This will be in the Aries through Pisces playlist on my channel, along with all the other playlists for the signs and pick a cards and all that. Okay. So you guys have a good one. Adios.